Hello and welcome to what is tentatively named the RPBP, the Red Pill Blue Pill cast, with me, Ash Hughes, and my good buddy, Mr.
Dan Eden.
So for those of you new to HillRat, you probably don't know who either of us are. For those of you who aren't, you probably know me from the Conversation Is podcast. This is the first thing Dan's done with us, so tell us a little bit about yourself, Dan.
Okay, so I've known Ash since we were
It's
babies.
been
It's
about
been
23
years,
years. It's
something
a
like that.
long time. I only do stuff with people I've known for years.
So yeah, I'm big into anything pretty much nerdy. Massive weeb, if you want to call it that. Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Power Rangers, which you hear about in this if you watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much anything nerdy I'm into. Massive horror wimp. So obviously perfect
Which
for
is
this
perfect
sort of
for
thing.
this, yeah.
So yeah, that's me. I'm sure you hear about my weirdness.
Yeah, you'll get to know Dan
throughout.
a lot more. So this is the first RPVP. That's RPBP, Red Pill, Blue Pill. What is that? What am I talking about? What am I saying? So what this is going to be is basically myself, Mr. Ned in here, Mr. Pitson, who you'd also know from the Conversation Is podcast, as well as Game Set Chat, along with Danny Cotton. I almost called him by his Twitter name. So it'll be us guys just basically trying out anything that we've never tried out before, whether it's one of us hasn't tried it or all of us, and then we give it a go, and we're going to talk about it and tell you what we think about it. So for this first inaugural one, we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, because I've been trying to get Dan to play it for about 2 years now, and thankfully he saved himself specifically for this to do it.
Yeah, I'm a Doki Doki virgin. So
Doki Doki Virgin. Oh, you're in for a treat. Oh, you're in for a dark treat, my friend.
It never makes me feel better when you say I'm in for a treat, because I know what your treats are like.
Yeah. I got the Halloween treats, so to speak.
Well, Halloween 1, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Revenge of Jason.
Jason's from Friday the 13th, man.
That was a little trick there, Ash.
Yeah. Oh, you'll have to wake up a lot earlier to catch me out on horror, son. So anyway, let's get into it. This is Doki Doki Literature Club. So, Mr. Daniel Nedin, do you agree that you're not of weak constitution or whatever that says there?
I know, it's been questioned in the past.
So, Doki Doki Literature Club, I've been trying to get you to play this for a little while.
Yes, you
It's
have.
been a while, innit?
It has, yeah.
Yeah, so if you just got to click on agree there.
Yep. Oh, just
click on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're at least 13.
Yeah. Right, so Teams of Art, that's the game that makes, obviously, the company. And if you want to play Doki Doki Literature Club, it is free on Steam. You can't go wrong. Right, so, yeah, new game.
Sick.
Oh.
Please enter your name.
We go with HillRat, is it?
HillRat? Yeah. Very suitable name.
Okay, so this is your house.
Nice. Typical anime archetype.
Yeah,
Number one.
Yeah, it's very anime. Even though it is made and all designed in America, but it is heavily
Oh
influenced by
god,
anime.
yeah.
Yeah, so if you just click, it'll go through the text
Oh,
then.
nice.
Okay, so this is you about to meet our first of our girls. So this will be Sayori now, who's our neighbour
Cool.
and your oldest friend.
Awesome.
So what do you know about Doki Doki, like, just in general?
I know it's weird. That I've definitely heard. Well, you like it, so it has to be like weird.
Yeah, I mean,
But I know it's a typical sort of one of these Japanese RPG sort of things, and then it takes a weird turn.
yeah.
I know I haven't looked at anything more into it because I know you want me to play it for a long time.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, you can't play this
So
if,
I've,
you know what's going on.
I've held back.
Yeah. I'm very excited. I'm really excited to play this with you because I got recommended this for so long by so many people, and everyone was just like, oh, honestly, you will love it. And when I went to download it, I read like the categories, and it was like dating sim, anime. I was like, no, what?
Why?
These are people who have known me all my life, and they're telling me to play this. Where does this come from? and still for ages I was like, nah. And then someone on a podcast I listened to rated it as their game of the year, and it was someone who's very similar to myself, and I just thought,
Yeah,
well, there's got to be something to it. So I downloaded it and played it. It's very short, and oh my god, man, I've become obsessed. I have never played a game where it's stuck, like it's all I've been able to think about for like 3 weeks after.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Yeah, so this is Sayori now, our neighbour, and yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, she caught me.
She's a little bit ditzy, a little bit all over the place.
You can tell.
They
You can tell
all-
with her eyes. It's like
Yeah, they all meet that typical like Japanese anime character stereotypes.
Yeah.
Which will be interesting. I'm interested to see which girl you choose to pursue.
Yeah. Well, I saw the 4 on the start screen. It was like you could see she was the ditchy one. There was the shy one. You had the one who was just the peppy, sort of always happy, and then you had the other one who was like.
Because I've got a tattoo of my favourite girl, and I'm going to show you it just in case it it influences you in any way.
Yeah, save for later.
Yeah, because he's got a match in one of obviously his favourite girl. That was our Christmas present to each other.
Was who that went to Comic Con one of them?
Oh yeah, he goes to Comic Con as one of them quite
I thought
often.
it was.
Yeah, he's gone like 2 or 3 times. And then we can just sit back and enjoy the story, so to speak. That's it. Like, it's not even so much. I wouldn't even class this as a game.
No,
it's more of like.
It's an experience.
Oh yeah,
it's like walking sims. I wouldn't class walking sims as games.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're right.
It's like in the Assassin's Creed, what was it, the Egyptian one?
The tourist mode.
They had the tourist mode in that, and like that's not a game. That's the experience. It's interesting though. Like the entirety of Egypt they map out.
So Sayori at this point now is basically trying to get us to join a school club because extracurricular stuff like that is huge in Japan.
They love it. They also clean the schools in Japan, don't they?
Yeah, I watched the thing on BBC. It was like it was about how kids' lives are different all around the world.
Yeah.
And it was saying that the Japanese school kids do a lot of like community service type work.
It was like after whatever football game it was, the Japanese fans stayed behind and cleaned the
stadium.
stadium.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
which I thought was
that's insane.
I
mean, our football fans can't even get along. So yeah, I'm just really excited just to see how like what you pick up on and things you notice because I'm just really excited, man.
Honestly, I've put off this game for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to watch someone else play it just to see that because once I played it, I know for a fact I messaged you and I messaged you straight away. I was like, guys, you have got to play this game, and Hugh did. He went and played it straight away, and I was like, I didn't mean like. No. Immediately, I meant I wanted to watch you play it so I could get your like reactions. But
with me, you know what's like with me and any because obviously you recommended it. I was like, if Ash has recommended it, it's gonna be some sort of weird.
Oh god, yeah, you know it's gonna be something with this
because I'm pretty sure if you bled, it would just be bloody Omen copies falling out your arm or something.
Yeah. William Blatty's The Exorcist is running through my veins, quite literally. Not that this is anything horror, just to...
No, of course not. We're going to start with the anime club, apparently.
Yeah, so our guy wants to join the anime club because he's big into reading manga. That's about all the backstory our character gets in this. We never see his face. We never see his parents.
Quite right.
We never see any parents in this game, actually, which is quite worrying.
That's the weird thing about these sort of games. You never see any sort of adult, apart from if it's an adult as a teacher.
Man.
Then that's.
It's extremely worrying in this one, let me tell you. So She's trying to talk us into joining, obviously, the literature club now,
Yeah.
which we don't really want to do. Until we get in there and we find out it's full of women. So that makes me think a certain kind of way about our character anyway. I think he's a bit trash.
Yeah.
He's what we in the UK would call a fuck boy.
Yeah, he is. He's a hentai reading. Well, I know it doesn't say, but he is.
Yeah, definitely is. I mean, his name's HillRat. Who names their child HillRat?
I just always thought you had a list of names like that. Just for like, come on, Missy and Ace, they're like anime names. Come on, literally 2 anime characters.
Yeah. Are you watching any new anime at the minute?
My Hero is my big one at the moment.
My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Is that the one where they are there girls in it that like are dressed up as maids?
No.
Because Hugh's been doing a lot of cosplays with that lately, but I just can't remember what series it's from.
I'm not sure really. You know,
I know
no,
it's
it's
one
like
of the big ones.
Basically everyone on Earth has powers. I like to not have powers in this day and age is just weird.
Right.
But they're called quirks in this universe, and there's like schools and everything geared towards training people with powers. And main character Medora, he's a quirkless. He has no powers or anything. And the greatest hero of the day is a guy called All Might.
Right.
And basically he is like the quintessential all-round hero. You know, he's massive smile, saves everyone, super speed, super strength, like almost invulnerable basically. And one day Medora meets him. Medora, basically he's like a full-on fanboy. They call him that front series. Like he has like 13 notebooks filled with all
Like a
information
mega fan.
on
Like Poe in Kung
different
Fu
heroes.
Panda.
Yeah,
Right.
on different heroes and all that sort of stuff. And eventually he gains powers. I won't say how, but he gains powers and he goes to UA, which is like the most prestigious hero school. And sort of shenanigans ensue. But probably
As they tend to do.
As they tend to do in anime. But the most thing was the test they all have to go through.
Right.
And they have like robots you have to take down, they learn points. But there's one robot there's no point value. But it's like a hero.
This is
thing.
girl 1 year now, this is Yuri.
Ah.
And this is girl 2, Natsuki. Ah, HillRat. What a surprise.
Obviously this guy we're playing as, obviously very different to me and you. I've only ever met one pretty girl in his entire life, so he's quite shocked by this.
Mate, I've only met one pretty girl my entire life.
Misty doesn't count, Ash.
Well, in that case, then it's 0. So this guy's 4 up on me at the minute. Misty's my dog, by the way, in case that's out of context for anyone. Just wondering why someone doesn't count. So Natsuki makes cupcakes, which is what you're eating now. This is how they trick you into the club.
Is this basically their version of the Kool-Aid?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
You gotta eat the cupcakes. Which also could be totally different meaning as well, which...
Whoa.
For anyone wondering what cupcake means, I will not be responsible for you looking that up.
Well,
Google is there.
Google is there.
Google gives all the answers. Whether you want to or not.
Sometimes answers you don't want, yeah. So yeah, we do know
So,
Monica because she was
Monica,
in a
yeah,
class
she's
with
that
us
one.
before. That's who Hugh dresses up as.
Ah, right. Cool.
So Monica's out of reach. She's the only girl you can't sort of pursue.
Right.
So get those green eyes out of your head because you can't have them. A little cupboard down there. It's interesting, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Look at that shady cupboard. There's just one chair in the shady cupboard.
It's very dark and out of the way.
It's a very dark, shady cupboard, and
But just in the corner of your eye, isn't it?
maybe there's not a handle inside. I can't tell.
It's almost as if they try and keep her in view for you to
and
see things.
now that you've said it, it almost seems to be getting bigger. Apart from when her boobs get in the way.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think Natsuki's about to bring it up, but she stuffs her bra. So, oh no, she doesn't yet. She does tomorrow to try and impress you.
Oh right.
So, we all knew a girl like Yuri in comp. Several.
Also, they're orange most of the time as well. Weirdly enough, it's like an anti-Simpsons.
I will tell you as well, and for anyone listening who's about to play it, it's a slow burner. It takes about an hour to get into when it kicks off. But you might spot and notice certain things. Like I said, it depends how much you read into certain things.
Yeah.
Because I stayed away from it, but there was a certain point where I tweeted it out, and I was like, said what I said.
Yeah.
And then by the end, I just retweeted it myself. I was like, oh man, this game's so clever.
It's gonna be slow burns. They can put things in where they either don't look interested and become interested, or they're full on in your face. But then they play.
There's a really good point as well. Like I tried to. Like, the game for me is very much split into two halves. It's the normal half, like I said, because it takes a while to get for things to start getting to where they get to.
Yeah.
And then there's the rest. And then there's certain points through the rest where the game itself tells you, like look a bit deeper, because there's a lot going on. Yeah, do you know what I mean? But I think we're alright for a little bit. We'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, she kommer bli sönder ju. Yeah. Ah, okay. I can tell what she is. So for anyone who doesn't really know, in anime you have the typical sort of girl tropes.
Yeah.
And like, the tsundere is the one where they always they call you an idiot. And they just dismiss you.
I don't know the names of the types, but he was a giant anime fan. And I think Yuri is it Yanduri or something like that?
Yeah, she's sort of shy, if I remember right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, they all fit that. That's why I just think this game is so clever, because to have the anime cliches, but then go so extra in the way that he does with it, I think Dan Savato probably spent a lot of time writing this game.
Yeah.
And good on him. I can't wait to see what he does next. I really can't.
Yeah.
It's very clever too, because he could sell his next game at whatever price he wanted to, and now I'm going to buy it. Like, if he wants £200 for that,
you'll have
done.
it.
Pre-order, day one, bosh.
Slippery slope might ask you, if they start with this, then you're on to Gargon next.
I don't know what Gargon
is.
It's
a game where an angel comes down and gives a guy a magic love gun, and he shoots girls in the hearts and their panties.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's also a special edition of that.
Oh.
You got a little.
I bet that isn't on Steam, is it?
A little cloth for your
Cloth?
screen that can wipe away dust and shit panties.
Shocking.
Pretty sure it was still on Amazon a while ago.
Man, some people have made some mad stuff, haven't they?
Oh god, yeah. Have you not seen Japan and Japanese game shows?
Oh god, yeah, they love it, don't they?
Oh,
I'm sure I've seen one where they just make insects fight, and I don't know how that's okay.
Thing is, though, that became Pokemon.
Yeah, that did become Pokemon. You're right.
That is literally how Pokemon began. Collecting the guy collected bugs when he was a kid, and then in Japan, even now, like even adults go about beetle wrestling.
Beetle wrestling.
That's literally what it is, and
It's
that
insane,
became
isn't
Pokemon. The multi-billion award-winning franchise came from that.
Right, what you got to say, Monica? Yeah, so Monica and Sayori are the only two we know from before because we were in a class with Monica by all accounts, according to
And
her. But we don't
Neighbor
see
to Sayori, yeah.
neighbor to Sayori yet.
Awesome. Cool. We all love books. Let's get everyone to reading. Okay, so Monica's the cult leader. Got it.
Cult leader.
Oh, sorry, literature club. That's what I mean. That's obviously what it is.
That's interesting. I mean, I won't mislead you and say that this is a cult. It's not a cult. I won't
It was
send
just
you
when
down
she was
there.
like,
But you raise an interesting thing there. We might touch back on that
okay.
a bit later on.
It was just, she was like interesting leader, or she's a good leader. And I was like, okay. I get where you're coming from, game.
Yeah, yeah, like I said, we'll touch on that a bit later. I think once we got a bit more meat on the bones.
Almost forgotten that Suki was there as well.
Okay, so we've agreed now to every night or whatever, I don't know, however regular the club is, to write a poem each week to bring and present to the class.
Right.
So that's what we're going to go home and do now.
Awesome.
Oh no, I'm well ahead of myself now. We'll be still talking about what books we like. Now see, this is where me and the character differ, because I could list off a million types of books I like to read.
Funny enough, it's actually quite like myself. I haven't read
Yeah.
much in the last few
I
years.
just pull out a chair and I'd be sitting down and being like, have you read any Star Wars stuff? Have you read any fucking H.G. Wells stuff? I'd have so much to talk to her about.
She's like, I read Twilight. No, like, get out myself. Get out, just leave.
Oh my god, Yuri is the type to read Twilight as well. She is. Oh man, she is. You're right.
Just pulls out a very used copy out of her bag.
Very used. Oh god, man. Oh, I can't wait for this game to kick off because it's just so fun. It's going to be so amazing. It's going to...
Deeper, complex fantasy worlds. Yeah, exactly like Twilight. That's exactly what it is.
I mean, I'm not quite sure about the level of creativity or craftsmanship in Twilight, mine, but...
Well, come on, give the movies a break. They made Kirsten Stewart seem like a real person.
Did they?
Well, I don't know, maybe.
I mean, a physical being, perhaps, but a real person, that's a bit far.
Okay, fair enough.
And I mean physical being in the same sense that a store mannequin is a physical being.
Well, she's a concrete statue. Come on, she's going to work so hard.
Yeah, well, there's a new...
Charlie's Angels.
That's the one, Charlie.
She smiled in that. She smiles a few times in the trailer.
Who wants that film?
I don't think anyone remembers what Charlie's Angels is at the moment, really.
I just can't imagine it'd be like, is it going to be a comedy or a serious film?
I don't know.
It's because I think she's producing it herself as well, which is interesting.
No. I think one of the other ones. I think one of the other angels. I think anyway. No. Pretty sure I saw a Facebook thing earlier on about it, or a tweet about it. Yeah. And it was like it was a massive rant about it.
Oh my god, it's being directed by Elizabeth Banks, which is pretty cool.
Lovely bit of a thing there. So real horror is very successful in making you see reality in a different way. Very nice.
Yeah, so like I said, there might be certain little hints to what to expect. Yeah, so Elizabeth Banks is directing and producing. That's actually made me feel a little bit better because I like Elizabeth Banks.
What's she done before?
So she's in loads of things, man. She's in Zack and Miri Make a Porno. She's in Bridesmaid. Not Bridesmaid. That's Kristen Scott or Kristen Stewart or whatever her name is. I don't know. Lego Movie. Power Rangers. Oh, she's Rita Repulsa in the Power Rangers movie.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. Role Models.
Was that any good?
It's amazingly good.
Really?
Check it out, man. It's dope. It's wicked. Do you watch Stranger Things?
I haven't watched it yet.
Alright, yeah. Have you seen the new Aladdin?
No.
Okay. Right, yeah, check it out. It's really good. It is good. I mean, I don't like the look of the suits. I don't like the look of Alpha 5.
Yeah.
But it's a really good film. Like, it really makes you care about those kids and their relationship and their individuality. It's phenomenal, man.
I've got things set on Netflix anyway. I'll have to.
It is on Netflix, yeah.
I'll have to give it a watch because I was dubious going from.
Well, I mean,
from obviously a fan from the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, we've known each other all our lives, and I think Power Rangers to anyone our age is essential.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're both fans of the Mighty Morphin.
Mighty Morphin,
movies,
yeah.
With
Oh
Ivan,
god, yeah.
was, God, I named my cat Ivan.
Oh man, Ivan was such a great character.
I can't remember who played the guy.
Who's the actor? Yeah, I'm gonna look that up now. That actor killed it.
He really got into that role. He was basically an anthropomorphized
Sludge.
ooze,
Yeah.
and he played that well.
Oh, he threw himself into it.
He was like, this isn't like Oscar worthy or Shakespeare, but I'm gonna make this ooze come alive, and he did. I'll give him that.
Paul Freeman.
Let's
have a look what else he's been in. Oh shit, he's in Hot Fuzz.
Is he really? Was he playing Hot Fuzz?
Let's check it out. Right, let's have a look, see if he's in anything else. He's in Raiders of the Last Ark.
Shit, really?
Nothing else I'm seeing that I know. Done a lot of work in the 90s. Hot Fuzz, Reverend Philip Shooter. So you must be the Reverend where the thing falls on him. Centurion, that's a pretty good film. You'd probably like that. Have you seen that?
I think I've seen it once, yeah.
Michael Fassbender. Yeah. About Adrian's Wall.
Yeah.
I don't know what I pointed, like, in front of me.
I think it's like...
I mean, it probably is around that. It's around here somewhere.
About...
And he was in the Young Indiana Jones series.
Oh, I always forget that was Young Indiana Jones series.
Da Vinci's Demons.
Fair.
Shit, man, that was made in Swansea.
Was it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I know a guy who was in that, Stefan Paget, good friend of mine. Steph, if you're listening, that's a shout out for you, so you better share this. He's a good actor, Steph. Good man.
Nice.
Yeah. Bloke's done some stuff.
Maybe want to watch the original Power Rangers movie now.
That's also on Netflix, I believe.
It was at one point, yeah.
Did you see there was a fan-made trailer with Jason David Frank in it for a TV series, like a Netflix R-rated Power Ranger style series?
Yes.
Did you read? I don't suppose you read the newest Power Ranger run of comics with Lord
I haven't read
Dakan.
it yet. No, I saw the Lord Dakan
those
trailer thing.
It's that. But that's based on that comic run.
Right.
That comic run is phenomenal, man.
Really?
Boom Comics really know how to write
I've heard
Power
some good
Rangers.
things about it.
Yeah, they know what they're doing with Power Rangers. And more recently, the story at the minute is the Morphin Grid. So they've been bringing in like Power Rangers from other generations in, which was the point where I thought I'd be turned off and I wouldn't care because there's so many now.
Oh god, yeah.
But still, even now, man, it's so good. It's very interesting.
Nice.
Like I would be interested to see an adult Power Rangers series made by those writers.
Oh, yeah. Like, it was Power Rangers have gone very weird now. It's just
I don't know if it is so much that or whether it's just that we're so much older now that it's because it was always a bit cheesy and a bit.
It was always reached because obviously they were using the stock footage from Japan.
Yeah,
for
Super
the,
Sentai, is it?
For Super Sentai, yeah, and the Kamen Riders also played. I was sort of in with that as well, which is a really weird thing if you watch like the Japanese Kamen Rider.
Yeah, didn't they use him as the Magna Warrior or Magna Ranger? One with like the horns and the black diamond, yeah.
Kamen Rider's actually, if you watch the Japanese, it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I never checked it out. I have to check that out because I used to really like Beetleborgs as well. Did you watch Beetleborgs? Beetleborgs seems a lot less remembered or talked about.
Oh yeah, like
because that's on Netflix too.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
And then there's Beetleborg Metallics.
Oh yeah.
They done some good figures, man. Beetleborg figures were really cool.
They were.
Yeah, it's funny how things like that went away. The whole Fox Kids. Remember Fox Kids?
Fox Kids were amazing. Fox Kids and Toonami were my two. Like that's why
Dragon Ball Z on Toonami.
That's why I first watched. Naruto was on Toonami.
Yeah.
And One Piece.
Yeah.
And I used to watch Dragon Ball as well.
Yeah, Toonami was fucking wicked,
Dragon Ball
man.
Z.
Samurai Jack.
I never watched as much Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack was banging.
Powerpuff Girls was my thing. Because like obviously Powerpuff is Powerpuff Girls, but it was still.
I loved the Powerpuff
Girls
still. As well, yeah.
Did you watch the thing? They reboot.
I haven't watched any of the reboot stuff. No.
It was
not great.
Very modern, put it that way.
Yeah. Because there was a theory that Samurai Jack is the Powerpuff Girls' father.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
Or like an ancestor of his, or descent of his.
Not that it is straight up him, like that is to do with time travel and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I see a different one then. There's one was like Coolsville is supposed to be Samurai Jack's world, but way in the future after like an apocalypse, and Samurai Jack is either Professor Newtonium or a descendant of his.
So good, man. I love really like mad views to do with really childish things like.
I tell you what, it's
like the really dark Rugrats theory where it's like one of them's in a coma and it's just all imaginative, and I love stuff.
I tell you what really fucked me up as a child is Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm sure that's coming back soon. Because Netflix have brought a lot of stuff back. Netflix have just released an Invaders Sim film.
Yeah, which I haven't seen yet. I might actually check that out.
And a Rocco's Modern Life one as well.
Nice. I don't think I ever watched Rocco much when I was younger.
Yeah, I think Rocco was a little bit before our time. Yeah. I think it was like more like 92, 93. So by the time we were like cognitively aware.
Also, Courage was a mind trip. Jesus Christ.
Courage was bonkers, wasn't it?
And he was always on about 9ish as well, so it would always be before he got pit.
That was back in the era where things were allowed to get away with a lot more than what they are now. Because I rewatch Batman the Animated Series constantly, which I know you love as well. And I was watching an episode of Batman Beyond, and there's an episode in that that's very thinly veiled about steroid use.
Yeah.
And there's one in the animated series which is very thinly veiled metaphor for heroin. And it's like, how you never do that.
Oh God, yeah.
Days. I mean, the Mad Love episode with Harley Quinn alone, I think is just.
That is.
There's no way of getting that. Speaking of that, have you seen the trailer for the new Harley Quinn series coming out on?
I've seen the trailer, yes. Kaylee Kugo, I think, is Harley.
From Big Bang.
Yeah.
I think it looks really good, man.
Yeah. What's it on? Is it?
It's going to be on DC's streaming service, which means it won't be available here.
Damn. It's a shame, as.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be available at some point in the future, but.
Right.
Oh, now we're on.
Right. So what we need to do is we need to write a poem. Now, as you notice, we've got 3 other girls here.
Yeah.
There's not much to it. You basically need to try and pick specific words that would appeal to whichever of the girls you want to pursue.
We'll go watch our neighbour then.
Sayori?
Sayori, yeah.
Okay, so Sayori likes all the sort of bubbly, happy type
I
stuff.
that's the thing, so like...
So I imagine holiday. Yeah.
Lollipop?
Lollipop might be
would
Natsuki.
That maybe be Natsuki because she had the...
So sweet things at Natsuki.
Cool. Giggle? Maybe be...
Oh, that's
Natsuki.
Alright, that's definitely Sayori. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe I don't know it as well as I know.
Right. Yeah, because...
Summer will be...
No, Natsuki. We'll go with Natsuki then.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll go with Natsuki. So cute.
I can smash out Natsuki, no problem. No. See, now we're trying to go for Natsuki. We're getting imagination.
Probably smash out Natsuki is probably the wrong thing to say in this game, Ash.
Yeah. I tell you what, should we just blast in words and whoever we end up going with is whoever we end up going with?
We'll go.
I'll try a name for Sayori.
Like our character,
Like I said, I know...
he hasn't read for years and he could barely string a sentence together,
Yeah,
so
I mean...
he doesn't know what he's doing.
When I say I know it like the back of my hand, I know one in particular like the back of my hand because I just always go for the same person. Bouncy is going to be Sayori. Asino. I mean, it's very obvious who I go for now, isn't it?
Let's go for family.
Yeah.
Peace or excitement, because she's all bubbly, I think, maybe. Yes.
Nice. Dan's getting it.
Let's have a look. Silly might be.
Silly's going to be it, yeah.
Yes. And then...
I think dance.
Dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joy.
Nice.
Sparkle.
Nice. Clumsy.
Clumsy, oh definitely, yeah, clumsy.
Yeah.
And then final one.
Go with
Destiny? Laugh? Go laugh. Nice. Right, so this will play out now. Right, so we're back the next day in the literature club.
Cool.
Yes, basically I always go for Natsuki because I just love her. And I mean, I love her. I think she's phenomenal. She's adorable. So how it works is basically then, so whichever you've obviously chosen to pursue, you then spend time with that girl rather than the others, and obviously each one's got a different background, different storyline you find out.
Yeah.
I'll fill in the blanks of who we've missed as we get further on when it makes sense to fill in those points.
Yeah.
Like I said, remember the cult thing because that's really interesting. Purely for something I've thought of rather than, like I said, anything to do with the club itself.
Yeah, and I'm just paranoid, so.
It asked you at the start if you were paranoid, and you agreed, Daniel.
I lied. I was watching. Speaking of cults, I was watching. For anyone who watches Rooster Teeth stuff, their Camp, the little cartoon series.
I haven't seen that.
And so you have Camp is like a camp of camps. So all the kids are there at one different camps, but the parents sent there because this place Camp is supposed to have equipment for all these different things like space camp and drama camp and magic camp and all that stuff. But it's actually just all really shittily put together little tables for each one to go to. So that's their camp. So it's Camp.
Right.
And one day
What's that on? Is that?
It's on Rooster Teeth. On their
What's Rooster Teeth? Is it like a YouTube
so
channel?
It's like it's an online video making comedy thing.
Right,
It's been around
like
for years now.
Newgrounds used to be.
No, have you heard of Red versus Blue?
No.
So basically, they
I know what Red is.
They were
that,
the
like,
first.
Colour War. Oh no, no.
They were the first that did like machinima, so like
right,
game
yeah,
captures,
like web
but then
series and right. I'm with
thing
you.
their
I'm
way
with
of
you.
into the actual stories. So they if you watch like on YouTube, you've got like Achievement, Funhouse, Kind of Funny, all those are under the Rooster Teeth umbrella.
Okay.
And so they've got their cartoon division. They've got a cartoon called Camp.
Right.
And one of the episodes, they get a new camp counselor. And David, who's the normal one, he's all really hyper and big into happiness and friendship and all that sort of stuff.
Right.
And new one is basically a nega version of David. He's all white, blonde hair.
Yeah, like
He
Nega
seems
Scott
really nice, but weirdly nice.
like too nice,
Too
like
nice.
overcompensating to hide something
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
And then it turns out that his last camp, it was either destroyed or everyone disappeared or something like that. And now he's come here, and he's actually like a wanted psychopath. And he's a cult leader, so he like convinces all of them to join. They have like
Suicide
a
Pact type
yeah,
stuff.
they have like a shed. He puts them all into, and they all come out in white and all that. And it's just, it was a point where they drink something or go to drink something that's basically drink the Kool-Aid. And luckily, they don't drink the Kool-Aid, but it's always funny when you see cult stuff. Not that obviously I run a cult or anything, but
Cough, cough.
you can get in contact with me somehow.
Contact Dan through HillRat Productions on YouTube. We're also on Twitter at HillRat Productions, Instagram at HillRat Productions.
Of course. Put the subject as business venture, and I'll know what you mean. I'll get back to you.
Make sure you put for the attention of Dan, FAO Dan, because otherwise I'll open it. And
Ash, don't look at it. This is
Yeah.
for you, Ash.
I mean, the irony is, to be fair, out of the two of us, if either of us was going to end up leading it, that was definitely me. I mean,
So your cult will be the one from Far Cry 5, where it's like there's like a militant thing and taken over Christian thing, and he's just there, sermonizing,
Yeah.
just no top on, but just with an AK, and just like, you're all my followers now. That's your cult, Ash. Mine are more like a book reading.
all right, yeah. So Yuri's just given us a book called The Eye of Markov, which is something she's been reading.
You shall take a look.
Oh, I think we're going to end up accidentally pursuing Natsuki by the looks of it.
Right, you run in the closet.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so we're going to end up pursuing Natsuki on this one, which is fine.
That's fine.
I do have to say as well, we're not getting the benefit of the beautiful soundtrack this game has, because it's stunning. It's so like cute and like simple songs. Love it.
I'd play it, but it didn't interfere with that.
Yeah, it's irrelevant to the game. It's just
Yeah.
nice.
I'll take a look at it.
There's a song in it as well, which I think is generally one of the best songs for what it's trying to do, but I won't say much more than that until later on.
I got you.
I think it's phenomenal. And, well, there's two actually. There's one which is like a proper song with lyrics, and one is just a score.
Oh, right.
And the first song, the song, the first time I listened to it, I just didn't care. It was just a throwaway thing.
Yeah.
And then I read someone saying like to go back and really listen to it. Oh, it's so good, man. It's incredible. Too clever for some good, this game.
Yeah. You get like that, and it's like.
Oh, I think this is them talking about now to get more people to join the club, maybe.
Yeah. So obviously we're gonna have Natsuki make some more of her cupcakes.
Yeah, throw those cupcakes at people. Sayori's always hungry. That's like a character trait.
Yeah. There's always the foodie in animes. At least
yeah.
one. Oh, speaking of food, an anime or manga you should have a look at is Food Wars.
Food Wars, yeah, I agree. Food Wars. It's on Netflix, isn't it? I think.
Is it? Oh, I don't know.
I think so.
I'll have to have a look at that then.
I might be wrong.
I've seen a bit of it. Didn't know it was on.
Alright, yes, we've ended up pursuing Sayori, so that's fine.
Oh, nice. Does the school have a napping club?
I mean, I think I'd probably end up napping in this fucking literature club as well. So, Sayori's always sleeping.
Sounds like me when I was in school.
I hope not.
like Drax, any sort of thing goes overhead.
I would catch it. Man, Batista in those films is amazing.
He
Who would have
is.
thought he could act so well? Good on him.
I'm looking forward to the third one of those. I think I'm glad James Gunn come back.
Come
as
back,
well.
yeah. I'm also really excited for his Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I am.
Because, I mean, if
Oh,
anyone
God.
can nail it now, I think James Gunn has more than proven that he can do it.
And to be fair, he can't do worse than the last time.
No.
That was a train wreck, that was. Watched it twice as well, sadly.
Yeah. Have you watched the extended
Nope.
version? The extended version is slightly better, but
I
It's
I
not
don't
great.
think it could ever be enough to let me
to bring you back in.
yeah. I watched an opening night and I watched about 2 weeks later and
How did you find Wonder Woman? Have you?
I enjoyed it.
I loved Wonder Woman. I
good.
thought it was great, man.
Certain bits just could have been done better, but like the end fight, I thought it just looked a
Yeah,
bit
it's generic,
too.
innit?
This took a turn.
So we're cleaning up her fucking button or tie or something because we're always
Just like
looking after
missed
Sayori.
half the buttons, like trying to do herself up. Jesus Christ.
She was in a rush. She overslept, didn't she? So if you were chosen to pursue Natsuki, you end up in a similar cut. So, well, I say cut scene very loosely, but you end up in a similar thing to this, down by
Yeah.
the cupboard where
Right.
she shares her favorite manga with you, and then you take it home to read and so on.
Right.
If you do it with Yuri, you sit down and I think you read that book that she's lent you with her, and
Nice.
you end up down that path.
And with Sayori, you help her get dressed because she's
Yeah,
inept. She can't
because
do
she's a
herself.
slob.
Like, she's more concerned with your health than hers, so it's commendable at least. But still,
Yeah.
do you play buttons up? God, goodness.
I mean, she's gone through school all day like that. I mean, what's the point of fixing it now? I mean,
Have you seen Aquaman?
yeah, I didn't like Aquaman. I think it's about 40 minutes too long,
It did go on.
and I don't think the CGI is up to where it needs to be. It looked fucking shocking.
If I'm honest, I came out of Aquaman really enjoying it. But I
Mhm.
think that's mainly because of just the stuff DC have done before Aquaman.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, I'd say,
You know, Aquaman was a lower tier Marvel film.
yeah. Like you say, in comparison
Obviously,
to the other stuff
yeah.
we've had, it's fine. I just, like I said, my issue with it, I think it's too long. It doesn't need to be as long as it is.
Yeah,
I do think, what's his name? What's the actor's name?
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa. I think Jason Momoa is the right guy to do it.
Definitely, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, have you seen Shazam?
Not yet, no.
I really liked Shazam.
I've heard good things about Shazam.
Yeah, it's good, man. They did do one thing in it which I didn't like. I feel like they should have left that, but
Yeah.
tough titties, that's what it is now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shazam's really good.
Yeah, I've definitely got some good things about Shazam. Funny enough, talk about RT earlier on, Rooster Teeth. Their podcast, was it Zachary Quinto? is that his
Zachary Quinto, yeah.
He was on the RT podcast once.
Yeah, I mean,
and
that's what it is. I think Zachary Quinto is
he seems like a good guy.
the
He
glue,
seems,
yeah.
You know,
Because before I watched it, I wasn't too fussed on it again, because like you said, the reputation DC got now, and even for
Yeah.
someone like us two, where we're huge DC fans, I think it speaks quite a lot where we're at a point where I'm not in a rush to see
No.
those films.
that's the thing. It's like my preference for movies, say, is Marvel definitely. Over,
Oh, every time, yeah.
MCU. I love the MCU. I've watched pretty much every film apart from Ant-Man and Wasp. I think is the only one I haven't watched, just because I haven't got around to it yet. But I've got a pretty good hold of the MCU. Like pretty much guide and someone hasn't seen it through it. But I'll happily admit that DC do animation
Oh, DC
way
nail
better
animation, yeah.
out of anything. Like we're on the Batman the animated series we're on now.
Right, so who do you want to show your poem to first?
Let's go with Sayori. Sure, a good friend. we haven't got clue up to right. It's almost like we were just clicking random.
Yeah, it's almost as if we're just selecting random words.
But isn't that really what writing is all about?
Whoa,
Not really, no.
now. I know this game is deep, but we're not getting philosophical here now. It's...
I mean, that's what the Twilight writer did, and how much money she made. I don't know why Twilight's on my mind to
Yeah, no, I
brag
feel
this
that.
much. But...
On the last episode of the podcast, we ended up talking about J.J. Abrams, and I got way harsher and aggressive than I meant to. Like, I didn't even realise. And I think at some point Charlie's like, we're not trying to have a go at J.J. Abrams. And they're like, no, I am. I'm having a go at J.J. Abrams. It just seems to become a weekly trend on the cast where every week I try to fight some celebrity because I don't like them. It was Robert Pattinson for like the first
I was gonna
4
say,
or
didn't
5.
Didn't you when you and Charlie on about the celebrity fight call out thing a while back was like Tom Cruise and Robert Pattinson or something, or Justin Bieber, I think.
Yeah.
I think you called out Robert Pattinson. It's like,
Yeah,
I'll fight you. Okay.
I can't picture a world where there's a Batman where I think I could beat him up.
Well, I saw an article the other day about Rob Pattinson getting buff, and the picture it showed was him just in like a sweatshirt thing. I'm like, that you can't see anything.
It's not even that.
I'm like,
it's not even like he can get as buff as The Rock.
that's what I mean. Yeah, he can be the size of The Rock, and I still wouldn't.
I still think I could beat Robert Pattinson in a fight, and that's not my Batman.
No, Batman's something you wouldn't. Batman's something you wouldn't want to fight with every bone in his body broken. You wouldn't want to fight him.
Like I'm not on board with the fact because look, Robert Pattinson's a good actor, man. I mean, the Twilight Saga is shit. It is shit.
But he's admitted that.
But if you go back and look for, I think it's Water for Elephants.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but
there's another film as well. I can't remember what it's called, but he's a good actor. I just don't think he's intimidating enough to be Batman.
No.
He might make a good Bruce Wayne, but no.
What about a good Terry then? Is he? Do you think a Terry?
Terry McGinnis.
Yeah. Rather than, because obviously
that's interesting.
I couldn't see him because that's been thrown around a few times. Him being the Batman Beyond, and then Michael Keaton coming back
you've
as.
piqued my interest there, Daniel.
Oh, not. So, I was looking at it the other day cause when he first announced. I was like,
didn't even think of that.
I was thinking, Rob Pattinson's Batman. That's not going to work. You know,
you know
he's
what?
not a Bruce Wayne. He hasn't got the presence. One, he hasn't got the physical presence. Just Bruce Wayne's massive.
Yeah.
Anyone who doesn't put, let's just draw like pointy bat things and a mask on Bruce Wayne. He's Batman. Like, he could snap you in half as just Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
But Rob Pattinson, he just isn't that. But as Terry McGinnis...
Hold on a sec, let's get past right.
Oh, yeah.
So this is Sayori's poem. Yeah, so we'll give that a read. And then let me know when you're done. Like I said, read into things.
Trust me to watch a rainy day. I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
That's it. Otherwise we'd end up talking. I'd have to leave the Pattinson talking and leave on the poem for like 15 minutes. Yeah, because and you know what? As you know, I've spoken about Batman Beyond multiple times on the cast.
Yeah.
And about a Batman Beyond film, and I didn't even consider that.
Yeah.
I could work with that.
Like,
I could work with
Batman
that.
Beyond is one thing that I used to watch a lot.
Well,
when I was younger.
it was our peak.
Thing after animated series. That was the next one they come up with, and it was fantastic.
I love Batman Beyond.
And was Return of the Joker or Rise of the Joker?
Return of the Joker, yeah.
Which I haven't seen, but it's like,
haven't you?
no, I haven't seen it yet.
Shit,
No,
man. What? Check out the extended or the director's
it's one of the ones.
cut.
It's one of the ones I haven't
fantastic.
seen. Though what I will say is watch Batman Phantasm.
Mask of the Phantasm.
Mask of the Phantasm is superb.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Bruce Wayne's out of the question in my opinion for Rob Pattinson. If they try, it's going to be forced
you know what, man?
as fuck.
You flipped me the other way.
But
completely
Terry
flipped the other way.
McGinnis and then having Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne.
Well,
because don't get me wrong, he was fantastic as Vulture. He still has the presence.
I would love to. Do you know what
Michael Keaton is scary.
I think the last time we spoke about it on the podcast, I was saying I'd like to see Clint Eastwood as Bruce Wayne and then Scott Eastwood as Terry McGinnis.
Honestly, I heard that. I haven't seen much of Scott. But I think he's way too old. But also, even if he wasn't as old, I don't think he has the right presence. You know what I mean?
Really? Oh man, no,
not for Batman.
I disagree.
Not for Batman.
Oh god, no, I disagree.
I think he looks too. I don't think he could play a Bruce Wayne. Batman, yes.
Well,
I don't think he could play a Bruce Wayne. Though.
You say that. The look for the Batman Beyond Bruce Wayne in the animated series was inspired by Clint Eastwood.
Really?
Yeah. That's when if you hold like the animated one next, because they've even got the same like mole on their lip and everything.
Oh, right.
And I mean, I'm a big Clint Eastwood fan anyway, but
For me, I've
that's
never
my
really watched
casting
much,
for it.
not much of him.
But
so.
again, like you said, he is. I mean, I think he's in his
He's
90s,
got-
so you'd have to do an old Bruce Wayne.
Like, what was that? It was like a drug trafficking film he did.
The Mule. That's
He
really
looked
good.
really old in that.
Yeah,
though.
well, like, I think he's about like 96,
He's gotta be something
97.
like that.
I mean, as much as it kills me to say it as a huge fan, I mean, you ain't signing him up for a franchise.
God, no.
But Michael Keaton, and yeah, I'm
think
on board with that.
Because Keaton is scary. Because he was involved. He turns around to Peter and says, "If you fuck with me, I'm going to just kill everyone you know."
Yeah,
And he's in the car, just turns around at his daughter's prom, just
that was one of the best
That
scenes
was
in any
fantastic.
Marvel. The moment when he opens the door, that I did not see that twist
No.
come in.
no,
I never thought a twist from a Marvel film would catch me out,
yeah.
and it
But
done
man,
it masterfully.
Keaton was perfect as Vulture, and I can't wait to see him again. Hopefully in an MCU film, not if Sony takes him back and ruins Spider-Man again for the third time in 20 years. Honestly,
I think
the whole Sony Disney
it's
shenanigans are
insane,
going
innit?
around is going mad. I'm sorry.
The only slight, and I mean this is me looking for a positive
Oh,
now
yeah.
for it, is I think if Sony take it back, I really think they'll get Philip and Lord to write it, the guys who wrote the Lego movie and the Enter the Spider-Verse movie. And if they write a Spider-Man movie, it's going to be a good movie.
Yeah.
Whether it's Sony or Marvel, and I think Sony
thing
would
is,
be more likely to do
I would
it.
just be worried that Sony would ruin it,
Yeah.
being a live action.
Yeah, no, I get
Because
that.
In Spider-Verse was fantastic.
Sweet. But yeah, that's a whole rough deal. I don't know what Sony are thinking. They're insane, man.
Oh yeah, like I know I've seen a lot of the things back.
This is Natsuki's poem. Very basic, but still.
Horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
I love it.
Nice, simple.
Yeah, but deep.
Mm.
Honestly, I just love Natsuki. I love everything she fucking does, man. I think it's the purple tint in her eyes. I think that's it. But yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ! In a matter of 10 minutes, you completely flipped me on the Robert Pattinson thing.
Yeah.
If they come out and say that he's Terry McGinnis, which would make much more sense
Yeah,
as well, because
yeah,
now they got to
'cause-
explain the whole Ben Affleck
And
thing.
also, don't go wrong. Look at Rob Pattinson's face, and then look at Terry McGinnis' face.
Yeah, you're man. You completely flipped
And
me. I'm on board.
And I know you said
Take
Clint
my
Eastwood,
money.
but look at
No,
Michael
Keaton,
Keaton,
yeah, no, I
Keaton,
agree.
and then look at old
Like,
Batman.
look, the Clint Eastwood thing for me is just
Yeah, I know.
that's just me because I
Yeah.
love him so much. And but yeah, you're spot on. You've got me. Take my money.
But can you imagine
Have it.
Keaton just sitting in the back cave and then just turning around slowly,
man.
or just opening the door?
Yeah, love it.
I'm just worried they're not going to do that now, and I'm worried they're going to try and force a Bruce Wayne.
The only downside to that I'd see is, and it's not even really a downside. It's just me wanting them to stick more to the actual continuity as it is.
Yeah, I know
is
what you mean.
Patterson's age. But like, if they want to do him older, then that's fine.
Yeah, I know.
That's
what you
just
mean.
me being a stickler, you know.
But I get what you mean though, because how did you feel about Affleck as Batman? Honestly,
I loved him. I thought he was great.
yeah,
I thought
I see no problem.
he's the
with
best Batman we've had, probably.
it. But it's just the movie he was in.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't make sense to go from a Man of Steel solo to then.
Straight, yeah. But
Batman
I don't think
v
that was
Superman.
originally the plan. I think DC just fucking pulled the
Oh,
trigger
God,
way
yeah.
too quick on all
Yeah,
that.
big time. They were trying to just catch up Marvel.
Right, who's next?
Let's go with Monica.
So would you pursue Monica if you could?
No, I think I like Sayori. Yeah. Seems fun. I've never really been a thing of the fan of the Sunday sort of type. So Natsuki. Like when they actually think about the start, it's always the same.
I mean, I'd love a woman who could beat me up, so in a fun sense, not in a
Oh, yeah.
domestic abuse sense. Yeah, so Hugh's got a tattoo of Monica.
And you've got a tattoo of Natsuki, is it?
Yeah. It is something Sayori would like. That's why we wrote it for it, obviously. But interesting of Monica to notice that.
Yeah.
I got Monica trying to play fucking...
Cupid there. Suspiciously even.
Why is she being sneaky now and trying to like tell us all about Sayori behind her back? Nah. It just reminds me of like comp where like someone's friend would fancy you, so they'd send their friend over to like do the digging and cringy.
And for anyone who doesn't know what comp, it's secondary school or high school or comprehensive.
Yeah, I think high school is the equivalent of college. Our college.
No, I was for high school as comp.
That's middle school. There's elementary, grade school.
Oh no, I'm on by year as well. There's high schools over year as well.
Is there?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
No, I know. I didn't realize till a few years
I
ago.
know. Whichever you age, whichever
It's like
you'd
from
be in between 11
11
or
to 16.
Yeah,
It's,
whichever one you're in.
So yeah. Well, you really shouldn't be orange and wearing all the shit that half if you're wearing now. Jesus Christ.
Alright, Monica, just show us your poem.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbour? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. God, it was dramatic.
Infinite choices. Except in this world you've only got 3. That's Yuri, Sayori, and Natsuki.
So what do you think?
Oh, I think a lot, Monica. But I've got the benefit of finishing this game.
It's very free form. Yeah, very like she's trying too hard.
Trying too hard for what, though?
Yeah. What was the inspiration behind it, Monica? An epiphany, you say? Interesting.
Old Monica.
When you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Decent bit of advice.
Yeah. She gives some good advice, Monica. She always gives a bit. She gives her a lesson every week.
Well,
alright then, Yuri.
I'm gonna go with Yuri.
So do you reckon her boobs look bigger? Because she's started stuffing her bra at this point now.
Is a difference of shape.
I don't know if it's noticeable or not. Do you know what? I couldn't stand someone like Yuri. I no. She does my head in this.
It's like, can you imagine giving someone something to read, and then them taking 10 minutes
Yeah.
of sort of a minute, hour, and that does my head in.
Yeah.
It's like, just read the fucking thing.
I don't like how sheepish she is either.
Oh, what?
How sheepish she is,
Oh,
like shy
yeah.
and
Yeah, I know what you mean.
very coy and.
Fair enough.
Let's see your fucking poem and judge it then, Yuri. Let's see how you done. Like, she talks to you as if she's the head of the club,
Yeah.
giving you lessons. Oh, and now she's bitching about Natsuki.
Or sneaky in this club, innit?
Supposedly as a literature club.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Not expecting that. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate breath beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms, breathing, air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. You flicker back? What? That's a weird one.
Yeah, and Yuri does some proper weird poems, man. I think she's the more, like, Natsuki's are very basic, and I think Yuri's like the antithesis, where hers are really complicated and full of metaphors and stuff like that.
It's all basically one big metaphor.
Hmm. Yeah, I didn't really like it that much, Yuri. I'm just lying to you because.
Yeah, we're just trying to be polite.
Yeah.
It's not exactly easy to suggest, is it?
It isn't about the ghost roll. What do you mean, Yuri? You trying to say there's a hidden meaning to these poems? What are you getting at?
Okay, so what the ghost ramble then?
I think she probably talks the most to Yuri because she's always fucking trying to go deeper and sounded more intelligent than what she is.
Oh, right. Yeah, I can definitely tell that with the poems. The more stressful than anticipated, yeah. Especially with Yuri's.
Oh, here we go. So I think this is where Natsuki very happily points out that Yuri started stuffing her bra.
Ah.
So obviously Natsuki and Yuri don't necessarily get on as well as
Yeah.
everyone else in the club. And I think by saying her writing's a bit fancy is Natsuki very thinly veiledly trying to say it's...
She's overcompensating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, so I think this is her reading Natsuki's poem now, actually.
Oh.
Oof. I don't think Yuri's ready for the type of heat Natsuki's prepared to bring.
No, no.
A long time establishing my writing style. In other words, Yuri's saying that, look, I don't care what you say, Natsuki, I'm not changing.
Yeah. Oh, she brought us into it.
Yeah. This is where it's going to get awkward.
Oh.
Here we go. Standing up as if she's going to punch her in the face. Ooh, it's getting awkward.
It's like, we were just reading poems, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
I was really
Also,
shit.
where's Monica breaking this up now as leader of the club?
Oh no, she's just recording this now. She's just in the corner, just go on Facebook after this.
She's in the cupboard like, ooh. Drama.
Oh, ones who prove magic with size. Ooh.
Oh, there
Oh,
she
there's
is.
that, and now she comes into it.
I do feel like you probably both started it by being a bit
Yeah, it's
prissy
like-
with each other girls.
You know, Sarah was just sitting in the corner, being weird as usual. Monica is, don't know what Monica's doing really, but she's not arguing.
Playing piano, so to speak. Oh, I don't know what you want from us girls. I mean, feels like this is very much between you two.
You know, a third party really shouldn't get involved in this. It's just,
Yeah.
you know,
Or at least not this third party because he doesn't care.
you know, ours was shit. Do you want to just tear that apart instead?
Right. So who do we agree with? Natsuki, Yuri, or do we just go down the middle and let Sayori deal with it?
Yeah, let's get Sayori in there. Go on, champ.
Yeah, sort it out, Sayori. We're walking away with a cupcake. Oh, Sayori, come save us. I don't think I've ever gone with the Sayori option on this, actually.
You know you're making your friend. Oh yeah, we're using Sarah's get out of trouble card.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get out of
okay,
trouble
no,
card.
no, they really don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it probably turns out the same way either way, whichever way you pick.
Probably, yeah. No, we're Emperor Palpatine in this, which is...
Yeah, we're Palpatine pulling the strings. Someone's Palpatine. Someone's got to be pulling the strings.
Of course it's us. Who else would it be?
Hmm.
Who else, indeed?
Hmm. Ah, I say already quick to see the best in everyone.
Diffuse the situation, get out there, get the Medal of Valor, and then get on with tea.
And this, my friend, is how you do democracy.
Cough, Brexit, cough.
Well done, Sayori. You diffused that situation in a way we were too afraid to.
Yeah. Because if we had said about Yuri's boobs, we would have been out of the school in a second.
Yeah. And I feel like it's probably your responsibility to sort that out, Monica. You're the group's leader. Come on now. You might come off as a good leader. You don't. You just let those two girls fight, and then like we have to get Sayori in to sort it out.
Yeah, you bet. It's embarrassing for you. Yeah, maybe she should be present.
Maybe she should.
I think a vote of no confidence in Monica is
A vote of no
right.
confidence. Yeah.
It's getting a fair few Phantom Menace references in there for me.
Phantom Menace. Alright, that's day 2 done.
Nice.
Well, I felt good about it until Yuri and Natsuki started scrapping.
Yeah, it was it's the same. Look at him just
non-committal. Yeah.
He was neat.
Get me out of here and home ASAP. Only come here for the cupcakes.
Who says we're friends?
Right, yeah, we're ahead. We've already figured out we got to try and impress one in particular.
Yep.
Right, come on in, Sayori, let's get home. Those houses look lovely.
I know. Oh, I really want to go to Japan.
Yeah. I don't actually know if this is set in Japan. There's a couple of...
It definitely looks like it.
Yeah, there's a couple of... we'll leave that for now.
Okay.
We'll leave that for now, I think. Yes, see, that's creepy, innit?
It is creepy.
That's him basically saying, "Oh, can I get away with messing around with all 3 of these girls?"
Yeah.
No, it's not okay, HillRat. Go back to 1 and stick with Sayori. Dirty little scrub. Okay, and that's it for part 1 of our Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough. What do you think so far then, Dan?
I thought, fucking hell. I thought it was good. Pretty normal. Hopefully it'll stay that
Yeah.
way.
Oh, it's not going to stay that way. So hopefully this will be in 4 parts for people. First 2 parts are going to be pretty tame, but stick around because it is going to get wild and dark and a bit creepy. So stick around, we'll get to that. It's not going to be as nice as it has been.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, and so of course this has been brought to you by HillRat Productions, so please subscribe to that on YouTube and leave a comment and like on the video. Go check out the Conversation Is podcast with myself and Charlie Pitson. Go and check out Game Set Chat with Mr. Pitson and Danny Cotton. And we'll catch you when we catch you next. Thank you.
Bye.